countdown from 2 minutes. So at this point, we are currently streaming on both YouTube and Twitch at the moment.
Okay. All right, I see it live on YouTube. I see the countdown.
If you need me to make the countdown bigger, just let me know and I can readjust it.
You need to mute our mics for the first two scenes.
Okay, so mute mics for the both intro scenes. Okay. So I'll just mute it up here. Okay, I guess I'll just have to do it that way. And we are live.
Yeah, it's finally showing on both. Let me see here. All right, well. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch between the sites because, of course, there's going to be a delay on each one as we're showing. Okay, so from everything I've been able to figure out, you may have to ask Heather or the internet, but as far as I can tell, the audio for Ecamm is pretty manual.
Yeah, so like for the video intro, I have it set to, it was pretty, you told me to lower it, so that's why I lowered it on my
that's
end.
fine.
So, but if I need to bump it up, then I can do that. I mean, just a hair. I can go back to, I can go back to, after this recording, I'll be able to hear how low it is, so I can make the adjustment from there.
Sounds good. Sounded pretty loud on my end. The only thing is that as far as like what came through wasn't all of the video for some reason. So I guess we'll figure out whether or not that's a recording or a streaming issue. This is the joys of the internet. Yay!
Yeah, I know, right?
So, all right. So I have tested. I'm looking at both sites. It is coming through. I can go ahead and grab somebody to look at either site and make sure that it's, actually working
Working properly as it should be.
Yeah. I think that as far as this is going, I mean, my VTuber is working just fine. Yours seems to be working just fine. With the browser window is definitely showing up where it's supposed to. We should probably go ahead and test. You
Yes.
just move. Why are you moving yourself around?
I'm making myself bigger on my end. So
Okay.
that's what I'm doing right now. Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
Browser up. I'm gonna mute it so that no music is going through. Just gonna play the video of apparently someone driving through Tokyo right now. So that's where we're
Okay.
at.
Yeah, your audio's a little soft, but
Mine's a little soft. Oh, okay. Let me bump
mhm.
myself up. Or do I need to readjust my mic again to make sure that I'm like talking right into it? So
I don't know. Yeah, there we go.
because if that's the case, I might be talking into it incorrectly this entire time, and I'm going to be really really mad if that's been the case. So yeah,
What mic are you using?
I am using a Logitech Yeti GX.
Okay, Logitech Yeti GX has a front-facing input.
Yes,
Okay,
and that's what I've been
so
talking
okay,
into this
so
entire time. So
I mean, it sounds pretty clear that you were. I think it just for some reason either the gain on your mic got bumped down or something.
so is there anything you're looking forward to hopefully hearing at FanFest Berlin or?
I'm most honestly at this point. I think I'm most exhausted by the tank discourse. So, quite frankly, I just want them to get the announcement over with and then explain themselves. Because in the hopes that at this point we can like,
Hopefully they address like what does a main and off tank really means at this
yeah,
stage of the game,
basically,
because you're telling us that one or maybe two tanks are the quote unquote main tank and everyone else is off tanks, and you're gonna
I'm
make us
gonna be
feel
so
like
for real. At this point, I don't think I don't know. I guess there's the fear. I'm genuinely hoping, and I don't think they would do this. You can have, like, for instance, at this point in time, you can have a scholar, you can have a sage, you can have two scholars, you can have two sages, and in most content, 90% of content, it's fine. It's just fine. The only thing that defines the difference between a shield healer and a pure healer is literally just strategies of how to use their different abilities. But if we're gonna want, and so at that point, this is going to be a conversation that is going to be more for the ultimate raiders or for the high end raiders,
yeah.
and not really a everyday content situation. I wouldn't even think it's something that's necessarily going to hugely impact Savage, even unless we're talking about on content, bleeding edge Savage. And even then, the differentiation is going to be more off of how skilled is the player versus the kit that's given, in my opinion. Like that's just always how it's set up.
Yeah, because like when they explained that in FanFest Anaheim, at first thought
Yeah.
I was like, I'm like, well, two things came to mind. To be honest with you, I was like, one, how's that gonna work? Two, how pissed off is Violet at this very moment?
Honestly, because I immediately kind of cotton, at least, like I found the explanation of it, while poor, from what I could gather from the actual abilities that were given in the way that they're setting it all up, it's not that far off of kind of how it is now anyway when we're talking about strategies of how things work.
Yeah.
Admittedly, if you are someone who main tanks for your static as a warrior and you are an ultimate raider, this probably had a lot more impact on you than it had on me, because I don't care where I place as far as like main versus off tank. That's not something that has ever truly affected me. Mentally, I'm fine with the idea of like protecting the group is fine.
I mean, I feel like
Granted, say Dark Knight or Gunbreaker, but if I had to switch between Warrior and Paladin, I do so pretty easily. Um and even Gunbreaker, gamers are not the most nuanced of humans sometimes, and when the game or the game developers tell you this is the thing, then you're going to wind up with a lot of people who are like, "Ooh, you can't be a main tank. You're a warrior," sort of that sort of thing. And I'm
yeah.
just like, "Okay, but Scholar can still, I mean, I don't know. It's just it seems at this point like a, I can understand where people are trepidatious, but I do not share their same insecurities about the situation. I think that I can pretty much trust the dev team not to completely hamstring the entire game because they used terminology.
That at this point, I think it comes down to the player,
Yeah.
and how skilled and how they are familiar with the current kit at the moment, and all the upcoming abilities, whether it's going to be evolve mode or um, what did they call it? It was evolve and reborn. No, not reborn mode.
Reborn mode and
And
evolved. Yeah.
so, like, I think it just comes down to like how familiar they are with the current with how familiar with they are with the job. That's me, because like I'm like you, like I love playing tank, and like there's only two tanks that I really enjoy. Well, two that I really enjoy, which is paladin and warrior. I will I will go into gunbreaker every once in a while, and dark knight is like yeah, you can still sit there. I have swinging the huge sword and everything, but ooh, yeah, I need to practice on the Dark Knight a little bit more and everything. But yeah, I
I have all of my mounts from doing the you did this thousands of times.
yeah.
So I have a lot of experience on tank. I kind of like have tank mentality going, so I don't worry about that too much. All right, so messages, um and really honestly, child whipped around looked at me and was just like disgusted at me and was just like disgusted, and I was just like, I speak nothing but
Okay, so we're live again. Because I went to Twitch
okay.
to see what was going on. I'm like, oh, there we go. Now we are live again. There we go.
Okay.
Don't even know how soon that's gonna end, because ooh, I got a part. I see it buffering for
Yeah,
some odd reason.
that is weird.
Okay, still going right now. It
Huh.
might be where it might be just might be a YouTube stream.
No, well, maybe, perhaps. Okay.
Okay, so I can hear myself just fine. I might have to bump up my volume on the mic. But yeah, I sound a whole lot better than I normally do. That's for sure. But yeah, no, I'm so far behind in PvP. in everything that's in the game. Like I literally log on and do a couple of roulettes, and I think the rest of the time I just sit there and try to figure things out with everything else that's going on right now. So, um,
I mean, but it's buffering real bad. Is your Yankee internet gonna be able to handle it?
I sure hope so. I mean, I'm paying really big bucks for the internet I have right now, so I'm really hoping so.
Well, yeah, we have pretty high end internet going to my house because my wife works on the interwebs.
Yeah, like when I work from home, I need like all the bandwidth that I need with the different programs and or well, website that I need to go to and everything. Like I need all that bandwidth and everything. And
What's going on?
On top of,
What type of internet do you have?
I have
Just for
Xfinity.
curious. Xfinity. What service level are you working from?
Like their top, like the high speed
Top
one.
tier, apparently.
Which that could be anywhere between 500 meg and 5 gig,
Yeah,
depending on where you're at in the country.
that's true.
And then there's how many people in your neighborhood.
Okay.
Like about 2 days
So,
ago.
yeah. So apparently it was 2 days ago. How many people live in your neighborhood? like what part of Detroit?
I am in the I'm in a suburb like north of like 20 minutes north
damn.
of Detroit. So there's a lot of
Good.
people in
Now
my
I know
area.
where to come to your house and bust your head open if you do this shit again. Kidding. I'm kidding. We have we have a dedicated fiber at 1 gig. So
The funny thing is though, like every single time AT&T calls me and they're like, "Oh, do you want to switch to our internet?" And I'm like, "Do you have fiber going through here?" And they're like, "No, not yet." I'm like, "Well, that's what I'm waiting on." And I've been waiting for that for about a good 7 years. So, you know,
well,
you guys want to hurry up and get fiber in my area so that I can actually, have everything under one bill instead of two at this point.
So yeah. Anyway, I don't know what to do about the. You may have to have it set up. Oh gosh, I'm hoping at 4 a.m. when we actually do this. Not that anyone will be watching us. I appreciate it. You won't be up. I love you, wife, but you shall not be up. I know you.
I mean, this could be the thing where I just might have to stream like either through just Twitch or through YouTube. So it's going to be one of the two.
Yeah, check and see because there's supposed to be a thing where if you go into the settings, Ecamm will actually test your line for you and tell you like whether or not you have enough bandwidth for this. And to be fair, it takes a lot of bandwidth to stream to both.
Speed test results at 26.7. Apparently, they already did this for me. Required speed for 2 destinations at 16.3. Okay, so I might have to test it again. But they already did the test for me.
Okay.
But
did it come back green or orange?
It shows green.
Okay. Well, it should be okay. That's weird.
Yeah, I even bumped down the video quality from just to 1080p. I mean, I could bump it down to 720 if I need to.
Don't go to 720. Unless people are watching us on their phones, it would be really low quality at that point. Now, if you want to watch the video at 720, we have to do that because
no, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
like the YouTube video.
Oh, okay.
At 7, not us. No, not us.
Okay.
No.
I was confused. You weren't clear.
The YouTube video. The YouTube video would be 720.
Okay.
That's what.
Yeah,
that's what I was talking about.
Okay, that makes sense. All right. Yeah, and it should be set for performance rather than for yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's better.
So this is 4 during the keynote. Back
Yeah.
to us talking.
Yep.
And then I do have a BRB. You want me to test that?
Yeah. I need to test that.
Testing
Need to
that right
also
now.
make sure that you're, you know,
I'll have a BRB type music, like a waiting room music
okay.
again, but it won't be identical to the intro, but it'll be different for BRB that's playing right now
Okay.
as it's being looped.
All right.
Also, you did a great job on all the videos and intros and everything. I really like them a lot.
Thank you. I'm glad you like them. I spent a really inordinately long period of time on it.
I mean, understandable.
Yeah.
Video editing is like I see video editing as like a acquired skill of be able to sit there patiently and know what you're doing and try to piece together some sort of video into one.
Okay. So you need to make sure that we're muted when we go to the BRB.
Yes, I will make sure that be the case. I just have to research on that because the only way for me to mute both of us at this point would be like to mute you under the interview tab and then mute my mic in the sound level. So,
Okay.
because I do not, unless it's somewhere. Nope, it does not show up in the assets. So yeah, I'll figure that out. I'll keep on working on this once we get off air and everything. So
Okay.
I didn't plan on logging in at all, and I'm not going to bed early tonight because I already worked myself the past 3 days and everything, and I need to get a little bit more sleep because I've been waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning as opposed to 4:30.
Right.
So, but hey, at least my body's ready for FanFest, so I can wake up and grab my coffee and get everything set up and then
Can
be
I
ready
actually
to rock
sleep
and roll.
in?
Be able to rock and roll on Saturday morning. So
Yep.
okay, so that's BRB. Going back to live.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to bump down the quality on the videos, but they still look pretty good, so we should at least be able to
Yeah.
watch them okay.
I might have to borrow a Ethernet cable from work long enough to go from my cable box in the living room to.
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Stop.
Hmm.
Are you telling me
I've been on Wi-Fi, yeah.
that explains literally everything?
As Violet's head explodes at this very moment, we're gonna go BRB.
Get and Ethernet cables are not even that expensive. Oh my god. Okay. So, just to let you know, since people in my house even decided to become streamers, we have Ethernet running to every single computer just for gaming purposes.
Yeah, I wish I could do that.
Dude, an Ethernet cable, a 50-foot Ethernet cable is like $25.
I know, but in order for me to wire it through from where the cable box is at, I would have to go through like multiple walls to get it done. So
we don't have any Ethernet cables going through our walls. We literally just bought hooks to line the walls with them. But okay, I understand. You live with people who probably don't want to live in that aesthetics. That's fine.
yeah, I'm gonna have to borrow one from work
Yeah.
and then go on from there and then test out the stream.
Okay.
Way. So.
Yeah. All right. Do we want to instead maybe have me do the stream? Cause I have everything wired.
No, I can do it.
Okay. All right. Well, then I guess roll the outro.
Oh, I can't even shoot. Sorry, give me a second here.
For realsies.
Yep. Doing this live.
We are very good friends, but I'm going to be honest with you. It is probably to your benefit right now that you live many states away.
Oh, I know.
Okay. So have you got it set up so that the audio is not coming through? Sir, Raisin?
Give me a second here.
You should just be able to add another scene.